Okay, so I create a new project, and then this is the requirement, and started off with um, the first method, right? And then I think we stopped at somewhere around here.
Yeah, so we generated
Yeah.
our list and then test
Hmm.
number divisible by 3. Okay. And then you say, so if it's divisible by 3, it returns fizz. And if you pass it a 1, then it returns 1. You pass it a 2, it returns 2.
Oh, I was returning empty string if it's not divisible by three.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I could change it. But basically, if it's divisible by three, then only return fizz. Otherwise, empty string.
Okay.
Um, and then I don't know if this is a good practice, you know, for TDD. So in my test method, I have arranged it in a way that I I have multiple um, acts and asserts. So this is first set,
Right.
and then second set, and then the third one is to check all the numbers.
Okay.
Is it acceptable? Is it good practice, or
So,
we should have a different method for each?
yeah, generally for a test, you'll want to be testing one thing and one thing only.
One thing at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
One single assertion for a test. That's not it's not a law, but
Hmm.
it's a rule of thumb. So in this case, I'd have a test number divisible by 3. So you pass in a 3. So or maybe should be test 3 returns fizz. And you can have another one that says test 1 returns 1 and test 2 returns 2. Instead of going
Okay.
through and having the whole loop, basically that's what your main does is it goes and runs the whole loop.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. The next one,
Same thing with
divisible
5.
by five.
So
Yeah,
5
same thing.
returns buzz.
Hmm.
So that means 4 returns 4, 6
Hmm.
returns fizz. We'd have to have another test. 6 returns fizz because that's multiple of 3.
Hmm.
And a 7 returns 7.
Okay. So if you want to test like all the numbers in this
Mhm.
array list, um, would you create a separate method that says, test all numbers? So all of these are like one return one, two return one, two return two. Those are the individual
Individual tests, yeah.
tests, right? And
Mhm.
what if you wanted to test everything? Um, would you create a method does that?
Yeah, so I could have a test that says, I'm going to pass in numbers 1 to 10 returns the following string: 1, 2, fizz, 4, buzz, comma. So yeah,
Hmm.
you can do a test if you want to like that,
Hmm. Yeah, so my mm, okay.
but it's just
Yeah,
by
here.
keeping it in very small increments, you're able to test one
Hmm.
thing and make sure that each one little thing works properly the way you expect it to.
Hmm. Okay, got it.
And you can have a test for up to 10 and another test for up to 20 and another test for up to 30 or whatever, because as you go through and you start looking at the design, you make the design to support. Okay, I can have an arbitrary list of things. And then if I decide I
Mhm.
want to have multiples of 7 return frazzle, then I should be able to do that as well
Mhm. Okay.
if I've designed it properly. So, yeah.
And so there are many repetition here, right? Like um,
Yes.
creating this object, and basically, I'm thinking we can have set up the method that would get called in the beginning, right? And move all of these
Yes.
there.
Right. That's why we have the refactor step.
Hmm.
So, do you want to go through and do this right now?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let's do instead of test numbers divisible by 3, let's have the test say, you know, test 3 returns fizz. FizzBuzz, return FizzBuzz if number divisible by 3. So is that what you want the function to be? Do you want to just say
Um,
FizzBuzz dot get number?
okay.
That's what
Yeah,
I was thinking. It's
makes
because you don't know if it's going to be a number or a fizz or a buzz or FizzBuzz or what. So if you just say
right.
get number,
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
hmm so get number 3. So that should return fizz. So let's get rid of the rest of it. Okay, and then we'll run this test. So you have a function called get number. All
Right.
right.
Yep.
Okay. Then we'll say test 1 returns 1. Instead of ONE, make it the number 1 because that's what we're expecting. Okay. Insert equals, and that should be a string of 1. There we go. And we get rid of the rest of it. Uh-oh. So let's go look at get number, see what it does. Okay, so get number is visible by 3, otherwise it returns an empty string. Why don't we have it return empty string plus num? Because it needs to return the number as a string, right?
Right.
You say empty string plus num, or you can say string dot value of
Yeah.
num. Okay. Now, One thing I like to do when I'm doing my tests is I will run all of my tests.
Hmm.
So if you scroll to the top, I
Yep.
guess, yeah, you've got, yeah, it's got that one there that you can run, but now it doesn't compile because we broke the other tests.
Yeah. So let me clean up the rest.
Okay, so all your tests pass. Let's look and see if there's something we can do to refactor things. We don't need the arrange act assert comments in there anymore. So we can go ahead and get rid of those. All right. And we notice that at the beginning of each test, we're creating a new FizzBuzz.
Right.
Why don't we just have make a class variable new FizzBuzz,
Hmm.
and then we don't have to have it there. So now that's changing the functionality a bit. We're reusing the same FizzBuzz every time.
Right. But we are not modifying anything.
That's correct. But also, if you think about it, the get number thing that could be static. We don't necessarily need to create FizzBuzz.
That's right. Yeah.
So you put the static before the string.
Ah,
There you go. So then we just say FizzBuzz with a capital F. And then we don't have to create a FizzBuzz at all.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, actually, we do because we're doing it for the generate. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, these two. Yeah.
So does the generate need to be, well, let's make sure we made a change. Let's make sure it continues to work. So let's go ahead and run all of our tests.
Okay. Basically, for um every change we need to run the test, right? That's a
Yes.
good
Yes.
practice. Instead of making a bunch of changes and then running the
Right.
test.
And ideally, we would also be checking it in every time as well, just to,
Right.
but
Hmm.
let's get the one habit down before we start getting the other habits.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So the generate list of numbers, that can probably be static as well, huh? Because it's not using,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
give that a capital F. And then we can get rid of that FizzBuzz. So if you, okay, there you go. Everything still passes. Now I see there's a yellow line under the list.getZero. Can be replaced with a get first call. So once you click on that, get replace with get first. There we go. How about this? Replace with the get
Mm.
last. There we go.
Okay.
Let's make sure our tests still work. Because sometimes what IntelliJ recommends doesn't work as we expect. So, all right. So we
Hmm.
continue to work. This is a good thing. Okay.
Okay.
So we've got 3 returns fizz, 1 returns 1. What's another interesting one that we could return? An interesting number. We can say,
You mentioned 6
want to say
and
6?
15. Yeah,
Yeah, test 6 returns fizz, right?
yeah. Okay. So can we just get rid of this local variable and call this in
Want to
the
inline it? Yeah, we could do that.
term?
Do you know how to do that quickly? So let's comment this
Uh,
this test out.
comment which one now?
Yeah, line 36, 37, 38, 39. Get rid of those
Okay,
because we're going back to the refactor step. So what you do is you
I
go
see.
to where it says RTN STR, click on that. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you right click on that and you go to refactor, you say inline variable.
Mm,
And you see that that'll be an Alt Command N. So you can do that too. There's that Control Command N, refactor. I don't know what
yeah.
the slash quote thing.
Option,
Option Command N.
option and command N. Why is it not working? Okay. Hmm. Maybe I have some other key conflict. Okay, anyway, um, refactor line. Okay, so this way we don't have any, we're just asserting directly, right? We don't have the
Right.
other two steps.
Right. So everything is all together at once, which is fine. It's good to have the three steps when you're first creating it, so that you know what you're doing, and you know you're following the proper procedure. Okay, so
Okay.
you can do that again on line 26, and do it on line what 13 as well. There you go. Now we run our tests again. Okay, so you got 1 returns 1, 3 returns fizz. Let's say what 6 returns fizz. And you want to do 5 returns.
Okay.
Okay. You want to do 5 returns buzz before we do 15 returns fizz buzz?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's just red because yeah, you got 2 of them there. All right, so let's go to get number. You see, okay, so num div 3 Otherwise, we do stringed up value of num. Then,
Yeah, I had a different method,
mhm,
like separate method for fizz and buzz. I guess need to
right.
incorporate that. Um,
Yeah, the reason I like having one method is because then I can call one method to get one, two, fizz, three, buzz, three, four, whatever, one, two, fizz, four, buzz, and I just call the one method and it gives it to me.
right.
So, okay, let me show you a trick here. Just delete line
Mhm.
23 real quick. All right. And now go ahead and put that there. Yeah, go back and then do the alt enter. Um,
Alt enter.
yeah, actually put it on the question mark, then do alt enter, and then replace with if statement. Boom.
Hmm,
All right.
I see.
And then you can say is 5, return buzz. Otherwise, we return the value of none. Very good. That's exactly what we want.
Okay.
All green. Excellent. 15 returns FizzBuzz. Uh-oh, that doesn't work. It is a fizz because it's divisible by 3. Well, so we're going to have to check for both 3 and 5. That
Remove
is
if
always
statement.
false. Why would that always be false?
Is it this?
No, no, you had it right. It needs to be an and. So let's imagine you've got a 15. You pass in a number 15. Let's step through the code.
Hmm.
So you pass in a 15. It's going to get to line
Right.
23 and,
It's short-circuited.
yeah.
Okay.
So so basically we're going to get to line 23 and it's going to return fizz if it's 15, right? Because it's divisible by 3.
Right. Okay. So it already returned fizz.
Right. So
Um, so need if statement inside. Um, wait a second. Let me think. So maybe put it in the beginning.
yeah, there you go. There you go. And that should make you happy. Very good. Now, I wanted to show you real quick. Go back to line 9.
Um, here? No,
No, on the tests. Line
line
9,
nine. Yeah.
you click on that button on the left side to run the test.
Hmm.
So you see you can do, it's a Control Shift R.
Right.
So you can do that to run all your tests as well. And as you start doing this, learning the key commands, the keyboard shortcuts to do things, that can,
Yeah, but this one, individual test is also same command. So I just didn't know which, probably it runs the last successful one or,
right. Yeah, if you go in the upper right-hand corner, you see it says FizzBuzz test. If you drop that down, you'll see that it's
okay,
specific ones
I
as well.
see.
So it's just going to run the last one that you ran the
Okay.
test on. But that's just a
Yeah.
shortcut to
Hmm.
save you some time.
Yeah. Control. Okay.
Okay, so now we've got Fizz and we've got Buzz and we've got FizzBuzz. So now we have this generate list of numbers. So that just generates a list of numbers. Um, yeah, I don't know that FizzBuzz needs to generate the list of numbers. Maybe that should be well, I guess we can say yeah, generate list of numbers. We can tell how long of a list of numbers we want, right? So we can say list of numbers and it'll starting at 1. I would say generate list of numbers 10, then it'll go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right?
Hmm. You mean
So
doesn't
let's,
have to generate 100 numbers?
yeah, I'm just thinking
Mhm.
out loud uh, a better way to do this. That this generate list of numbers ought to generate, fizz and buzz and everything as well.
Hmm.
So so that way we can we can have it. Yeah, we'll pass in a parameter.
More flexible, make it more
Yeah,
flexible.
right. And
Hmm.
then we can also have it test specific values. So we can hard code an array with the values we expect to see.
Hmm.
So we can
So maybe
generate a
this
list of
one
of
will
uh, you know
be
15 numbers and make sure we get to all the values we are interested in.
right.
So
So
instead
this
of
one
just
will be just generate numbers, right?
yeah, generate numbers.
And then,
And then instead of calling the generate list of numbers function, I don't know that that function is necessary in FizzBuzz. We can have it here, or we could have it there. Either way, generate list of numbers. So what? Let's go ahead and we'll create what we expect to see. You understand what I'm saying? So on line 12 and a half, let's
mhm,
create a new array list of strings. And we'll call it numbers or list, yeah. And instead of saying new array list, well, I guess we'll say, yeah, we'll do a shortcut. So we'll do an open curly brace and then in quotes do a 1, comma, Yeah, but each of these have to be in quotes because they're strings, right?
Right. Yeah, string. Yeah.
So quote one, quote two, fizz, and then quote four, and then buzz, and fizz, and seven. Those have to be in quotes. Fizz, buzz again.
Oh yeah. That's
And that'll be good to start with.
one,
And
two,
then,
three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
right.
Um,
If you do an Alt Enter, will it fix it for us? Okay, then do it again. There you go.
and the numbers to string. String array.
Okay, then string dot array dots. Well, no, you say arrays. You should be able to say arrays. Let me arrays dot of or arrays dot of. Let's copy that. No, try array singular. Array dot of. Get. No. Tell you what. Go back to do undo back to so that it gives it the array there on line 13 again. All right, and then go to create an empty line up above it. Do a slash slash. Create an initialized array list of strings.
Create an initial.
Initialized array list of strings. And then over on the right hand side, you see the little curly thing on the right edge. Your that's your AI thing over on the right side of your screen,
Um,
underneath the bell with the little red dot on it,
red dot.
on the right edge of your
Where,
screen, on the right edge of your IDE. Now under the bell, you've got that little curly thing.
oh, about this
There's your
one.
AI
Okay.
assistant. So click on that. Oh, it's not plugged in yet. Okay. I'm sorry, I thought you had it.
What AI? I need to restart. Um,
That's okay. I just think if we can go and Google how to do this, or we can just have the AI do it for us, which is Okay, so do you have, I guess, do you have a license for the AI assistant?
No, I don't.
Okay. Then, do you have another AI? I guess you have Grok.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So then ask Grok, generate a Java code that initializes an array list with strings.
Um,
And then you
generate.
can give it the stuff within the curly braces. Generates an a Java array list initialized with the following strings. And then copy the stuff between the curly braces over there on line 14. Or okay, yeah, you can get rid of the stuff to the left. Yeah, okay. There you go. There you go. Array list, arrays.as list. Okay.
Erase, right.
All right. Instead of new string, say array list. Yeah, arrays.as list.
Uh, Erase dot as list.
And then, yeah, you get rid of the curly braces. Replace them with parentheses. You get rid of the curly braces. That's to initialize an array. There you go. And then do, there you go. All right.
Or we could do new array list, and then I guess there is a different constructor for this arrays as list, right? This way may be better without casting and everything.
Um, no, you'll get the same error because the arrays.as list returns an array list of objects. So it'll give you the same error.
Okay.
Okay, so so then assert equals will be expected as numbers, not one. It'll be
Oh,
numbers,
expected numbers.
right? And now we'll say we're going to pass in what is it? The FizzBuzz dot generate list of numbers, and we'll pass in what 10? Not get number. It'll be generate list of
Oh,
numbers.
generate. Where is it?
Second one.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Pass
yeah.
in a 10, and it'll give us an error. Okay. There you go. Refactor.
It's already a local variable on a new parameter.
Okay. Okay. So now you see the alert equals is underscored yellow. So that's not testing what we want. We want to say alert assert array equals or list equals. Yeah, array equals. Ah, Just run with array initialization is good. And then you have to do it for numbers as well. No, that's not right. No, no, undo that. So you say numbers dot,
cannot resolve.
the numbers dot, and then as, yeah, to array. And then the list of numbers, generate list of numbers dot to array. There you go. All right, now generate list of numbers. Int num. For I
Line,
equals 0, while I is less than num on line
um,
16.
line. So here we are doing, we can pass in the 5. That means we are creating the,
Right. And then instead of
okay.
being I plus 1, we'll add get number of I plus 1.
And
So list takes an integer. Oh, wow. So get number returns an integer? No, get number should return a string, right?
right,
And line 14, that should return an array list of strings.
line 14.
Hmm, there we go. Now let's look at our test. Yeah. Well, that's not going to compile because of line 21. We can get rid of that test. That test isn't useful anymore. Uh-oh, fail. Not cast to array list. Really?
Arrays and array list. Okay. Uh, this one is array list, and we are creating array. So maybe we should do
The,
new
give it a
new
try.
array list and um,
Try that. There you go. Grok is smarter than me again.
okay. So okay.
Very good.
Now um should we change this method to
Want to change that
like
method name to
test
be more meaningful?
like here I think this is the setup, right? Or
Mhm.
arrange.
Yeah.
So um like 10 a list of numbers.
Yeah. You say generate 10 numbers. There we go. And it's more meaningful. And you can get rid of the line 14. That's no longer meaningful. Oh, basically, if you're using like Copilot or an AI to program with, then you put a comment in like that and it will go in and automatically insert the code for you.
Oh, okay. Let me try that.
Or do you have Copilot?
Um, can it be plugged into IntelliJ? It has to be VS Code.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, then we can fire up VS Code, or you can install a Copilot plugin here. If you've got a Copilot, do you have a Copilot license?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Maybe I should try that.
I think it comes with VS Code, at least a minimal ability to do stuff.
Mm-hmm. What did again?
Oh, yeah. Plugins. So basically, you'll go to go to the menu,
Menu?
yeah, and preferences. Go back, preferences, and then plugins. Just type Copilot. There you go.
Here, if the individual checks it,
You're breaking up on me.
is it better now? Maybe
Yeah.
my, yeah, all the plugins here are safe to download, right? If it's coming some individual or to
Okay.
the sources, check the sources.
All right. Well, now you need to restart. I'm going to need to go in just a couple minutes here.
Okay. Yeah. I was saying, do we need to validate the developer of the plugins, or we can assume that the marketplace, IntelliJ plugin marketplace,
Yeah.
is
Yeah. IntelliJ is good about that. So I changed the
uh,
colors of everything. But yeah, you see, you got the little whatever
yeah.
bear there.
Hmm.
Copilot, I guess those are goggles. So you can
Hmm.
click on that and ask it questions, just like you did with Grok over there.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's all very helpful. I should
Okay.
get into this habit of
Absolutely.
doing this thing, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just chose this because it's a very simple exercise.
Hmm.
Um, and so on Wednesday we'll dig into we can dig into another one if you want to, and we'll just see where you're at.
Hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
All righty then.
All
I have
right.
to get going.
Thanks, Scott. Yeah.
You
Talk
have a
to you later.
great day. And we will talk to you later.
Yep. Talk to you later. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.